What I want you to do is keep in mind, if you look back to the ancestral times of where a dog came from, genetics of dogs, it originates from the wolf, a wolf breed, right? Um, these dogs are in packs. Now, in these packs, there's a leader. They don't have to be this macho, pin the dog to the ground, hot-headed. You don't have to be that way towards your dog. You can be loving and nurturing and give the dog guidance, structure some boundaries with the dog and be consistent with the dog, and then build value in yourself. Make you valuable to the dog. That's when you become the leader. When you become the leader of the pack is when you gain the dog's respect. Dogs don't listen to you just because they love you. Dogs listen to you and become well-behaved dogs around you and let you guide and lead them because they trust you and they see that you've built this around you, that you are a leader. Just loving your dog and nurturing your dog will not get that done for you. If you're not careful with certain breeds being that alpha and being too much for the dog, you could actually push that dog away from you and shut that dog down. You can crush that dog's confidence level. So that's the whole thing about being the leader. There's a difference there. Remember, you don't have to be an alpha to be a leader. Those are two separate things. You gain more out of someone or an animal by being a good leader rather than being an alpha. Being an alpha is do because I said to do, and if you don't do, there's going to be repercussions, and this is what it's going to be, and it's pretty firm. Whereas a leader is going to show you what to do, guide you through it, and then leave you on your own to try it. And if you mess up, they're going to give you corrections and show you the right way of doing it to help build you up. That's what a leader does, and it's as simple as that, guys. If you can become a consistent leader for your dog, you will notice a tremendous change in your relationship with that dog. You will notice a tremendous amount of engagement from your dog. Everything that comes from you to your dog has to be of value. If your dog gets it anytime they want, meaning toys left out, food left out, where they can take a few bites of the food and say, well, I don't want any more of that. I'm going to go over here and do this. I'll come back to that when I'm ready. There's no value in any of this stuff anymore. They get it whenever they want to. It's like kids. We give, and then we hit a spot where we can't give anymore, and we start getting some kickback, right? So, for instance, you spoil the kid, and then you have tantrums and bratty behavior when things don't go that way. So it's much easier to start out, especially in the puppy stage and at a young age, building this value and being that consistent leader and setting boundaries and a consistent structure than it is to change that whenever you realize that it's became a problem and it's a huge issue. Because you're having to reverse all of this bad behavior. Let's say the dog's 2 years old and you just can't take it no more. And you call a trainer for help. Depending on how that trainer structures their training program, it could be more expensive for you because they have to reverse 2 years of bad behavior. And it's not easy. I mean, you think about it, it took 2 years for your dog to get to that point. Now, I'm not saying it would take 2 years to reverse that, but it will take some time. The whole purpose of a trainer is to build a foundation, structure you out a plan, send you home so you can continue on with that for years to come. By being consistent, it weans out all the bad behavior. So keep that stuff in mind. It'll definitely help you out.